morning, friends. We will be making bread in a bag today. It's a very easy recipe. I have all my ingredients in front of me. Basically, it is flour, sugar, yeast, salt, water, and olive oil. So what we want to first do is take a Ziploc bag and place it in a large bowl. Next, we are going to scoop 1 cup of flour and put it in our Ziploc bag. One cup of flour into the Ziploc bag. Then we're going to put 3 tablespoons of sugar. Which is in here. And a packet of the self-rising yeast. This is Rapid Rise Instant Yeast. And a cup of warm water. Which I have right here. A cup of warm water goes into the bag. Then we're going to seal the bag. Make sure you have a tight seal. Try to get all the air out. Get that air out. And then you're going to mix from the outside of the bag with your hands the ingredients inside. So here I'm mixing the ingredients. And we're going to let this mixture sit for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so we've waited 10 to 15 minutes. I've waited 15 minutes for the ingredients in the bag to settle. And now we're going to open the bag. And we are going to add 1 cup of flour. And by the way, I am using whole wheat flour for this batch. I've used white flour and I've used gluten-free flour, 1-to-1 baking mix. For those of you who cannot have gluten or due to an allergy or you are sensitive to gluten. So all 3 can be used, but this is whole wheat flour. So I'm adding my 1 cup of flour, my 1½ teaspoons of salt, my 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And it's always nice to have the ingredients already measured out. It just makes baking easier and quicker. Okay, so we're going to seal the bag again and we're going to mix it with our hands. You want to squeeze the air out as much as you can. And we're going to mix again. So this time around, you really want to mix it well. Because when you look in the bag, you can see some of the areas that are not mixed. So you want to get those areas and really mix it well. Okay, now we are going to add 1 more cup of flour. My last cup of flour. last cup of flour, you will seal and mix it again. Really get in there well. You don't want there to be any dry flour in the mixture. Okay, so now we're going to remove the dough from the bag. And you're going to place it on a piece of parchment paper, floured parchment paper that I have right here. So you're going to take the dough out of the bag. Okay. You see, I have it. Okay. Here is my bread. And from now on, for 10 minutes, we're going to knead the bread. Now, kneading, K-N-E-A-D-I-N-G, means to take your hands and work the bread. Work it around, keeping the ingredients together in case you have any dry spots, and mixing it well. You're going to do this for 10 minutes. Just work that in really well with your fingers. If any pieces fall off onto the paper, just kind of block them up like this and work them in. So again, this part is for 10 minutes. So have fun with it. So it's been about 10 minutes kneading the dough. Keep in mind that if it is a little sticky, just add a little more flour to the parchment paper or your fingers and work it. Okay. All right, so now you should have a warm, damp cloth or hand towel on hand, because the next step is to take your bread and place it on a plate or a bowl, and then you're going to take a warm, damp towel like I have here and place it over the bread like so. You're covering it, okay? And that's for 30 minutes. See you in 30 minutes. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes and we've had our bread covered with a warm, damp towel, which of course now is cold, but don't worry about that. Here is my bread. And I'm going to take it out now. It's good. It smells good. And I'm going to put it in a greased loaf pan or a bread pan. I greased it with, I use canola oil. Okay. I'm going to put it in. And I am going to just fit it to the pan a little bit. I want it to come out even when it's finished baking. So I'm just pressing it into the corners, making it flat and even on top. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And now we're going to put it in the oven for 25 minutes at 375 degrees. So I'll see you in 25 minutes. So after 25 minutes, your bread should be done. This is how mine came out. Nice and golden brown. Looks delicious, smells delicious. So enjoy. I'll be putting the link to the recipe in the information box in YouTube down below. So enjoy experimenting and creating your own delicious bread. Bye. Have a good day.